I still remember the exact moment my stomach dropped. One ordinary morning, coffee in hand, I logged into the account where we'd been saving for our kids' college for over a decade. I expected to see the usual reassuring balance. Instead, it was zero. Completely drained. At first, I thought it was some banking glitch. Maybe the app was down. Maybe I'd clicked the wrong account. But after 3 phone calls with the bank, the reality hit me like a freight train. This wasn't a mistake. The money had been withdrawn in full, signed off by my husband. We weren't rich people. Every tax refund, every little work bonus, every skip vacation had gone into that fund. It was the one thing that made me sleep better at night, knowing our kids would have a shot at a future we never had. I waited until he got home that night, my heart pounding, the account screenshot pulled up on my phone. I didn't want to believe it, but deep down I knew. When he walked in, I didn't even let him set his keys down. I shoved my phone toward him. "Where is it? Where's our kids' future?" I demanded. He blinked, then tried to play dumb. "What are you talking about? Don't you dare. The account is empty. Every cent is gone, and the bank said you signed off. So tell me, what did you do with it?" His jaw tightened, and then, instead of apologizing, he rolled his eyes. "You're overreacting. I just moved it to fund something important. It's not the end of the world." "Important?" My voice cracked. That money was for their education. For their future. That's when he slipped. "She needed help, okay? She's starting something big, and she believes in me. I wanted to be there for her. She. Not me. Not our kids. Her." My chest felt like it was caving in. He didn't just betray me. He gambled away our children's chance at college just to play hero to his mistress. It didn't take long for his big dream to fall apart. The money went fast. Lavish dinners, designer bags, a business plan scribbled on napkins. Within weeks, the so-called project was sinking. Suppliers refused to deal with her, bills piled up, and the storefront she bragged about was locked up for unpaid rent. And then, like every cliche, she left. Packed her bags, blocked his number, disappeared the second the money ran dry. One night, he showed up at my apartment. Same man who once sneered at me for being too practical, now standing on my porch with hollow eyes, smelling like stale sweat and regret. He actually had the nerve to beg. "I just need a little help. Gas money, food money, just until I get back on my feet." "You know I always loved you," he whispered, like I'd forgotten the screenshots, the withdrawals, the way he looked me in the eye and chose her over our kids. I stared at him, heart pounding, and said the only thing left to say. "You didn't just steal money. You stole their future. Don't you dare ask me for a dime." I didn't let him inside. Not this time, not ever again. He stood there, shifting from foot to foot like a desperate salesman, but I just shut the door. The next day, I called the bank and opened a brand new account in my name only. I moved every remaining dollar I had, started a fresh savings plan for the kids, and promised myself he'd never have the power to touch their future again. It wasn't much, but it was ours, and it was safe. Rebuilding wasn't easy. I picked up extra hours, leaned on my sister for childcare, and swallowed my pride when I had to accept help. But step by step, I could feel the ground becoming solid under my feet again. Word around town traveled fast. A friend spotted him sleeping in his car in the grocery store lot, moving from parking space to parking space so security wouldn't notice. The man who once burned through our children's future to look important now couldn't even afford a tank of gas. And me. I tucked my kids into bed last night, kissed their foreheads and whispered, "You still have a future. Because I'll never let anyone steal it from you again."